What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and there are 5 new sets releasing on July 1st, as well as 2 different GWPs, and today I'm talking about which ones are worth your money, or which ones you should just wait for clearance. First is the How to Train Your Dragon Toothless for $70, releasing again on July 1st. I believe this has 784 pieces, and this will qualify you for one, I believe, gift with purchase, which is this fireworks celebration, which I guess for the 4th of July, kind of like last year's, which I liked last year's a lot better than this year's, because you can't really sit any minifigures down. It doesn't really come with any minifigures, and I don't think you can actually sit any of them down on the Ferris wheel, so it's kind of just for display. It has a random heart in the middle, which doesn't really relate to anything for 4th of July, but it does use the same technique they used for last year's fireworks for the 4th of July. It does have like a small little like opening gate here, which I don't really think is even minifig scale. I guess it is a kind of cool thing to get. Honestly, I wouldn't really try to get this go out of my way to spend a little bit more to get this. This definitely is one of the worst GWPs we've gotten, at least for the July 4th season. But this set, however, isn't actually too bad. It comes with Toothless Fire Breath, as well as a fish, which you can actually put in his mouth, like this image here. And you can like move around the head, close and open the mouth, and move the wings and everything. Seems like a pretty nice set. It would have been cool to get one of the like Viking minifigures or something, but I still think that this is a really nice set. Of course, if you really like the How to Train Your Dragon, I believe this is supposed to be basically for the new live action version of How to Train Your Dragon, which just released. I believe most of these pieces are probably stickers, because it does have a lot of scaling detail, as well as the sticker here on the tail, which I'm assuming are stickers, but if they're not, obviously it would be a lot better. There's also 18 plus, so that might like lower the chances of it having stickers, but still, stickers or no stickers, I still think this is a really nice set, very posable, and of course, if you like this, this definitely is purchased for $70. The next set is the Shelby Cobra, which will, of course, get you the Firework GWP, as well as another GWP, which I'll talk about a little bit later. This is a pretty cool set. It does have a lot of detail. It has 1,261 pieces, which technically price per piece isn't the greatest, but I still think this set has a lot of cool detail here. Of course, you can also see all the tools, which I think there is somewhere actually to store it in the back of the car somewhere. It does have a cool like lift up hood, I guess, where you can probably remove the engine, as well as a trunk. There's probably a lot of different details that you guys probably can't see here, but definitely seems like a pretty nice set. Here is the back again. I think you can actually swap out the license plate with something else, but this is pretty cool. You can store, I believe, it doesn't look like you can store like all of the trophies and the toolbox, but you can store some of the I guess like tools inside the toolbox. It doesn't seem like you can fit all of them in, but it should perfectly fit at least the toolbox in there. I still think this is a really nice set. If you're a big fan of cars, this will look great on display. Here's like a lifestyle image of it, and again has a lot of cool details, so it's probably worth the price tag. And the second GWP that you get with it is this, which is the Friendly Snail GWP for $160. Here's what the box art looks like, and this has 264 pieces. And I mean, it just includes some normal snails. I'm glad they didn't do another 4th of July one, I guess, specifically for the July season, but I like this one a lot. It looks like it has some pretty simple techniques here and pretty good display, I'm assuming. And I believe this is like the only third set that is actually included this specific 1x1 cylinder with the printed bee on it. I believe it was the Winnie the Pooh set, as well as I believe the Bumblebee set actually included one of them on the windshield. So that is pretty cool, and it actually looks pretty nice. I don't know why it's actually rated 18 plus. It seems like a pretty nice build and pretty easy, and also includes this like black border with the tiled off edge, which actually looks really nice. And I believe this is the second use for these this foliage here, like greenery from the I believe it's not retail. I believe it retired. It was the Endor speeder bike chase, I believe, is when this the first piece originated. Now it is in this Friendly Snail set. I mean, 264 pieces, $160 is a lot of money to spend, but I definitely think it's worth it. This is probably one of the best GWPs we've gotten in a while here. It does come with 2 snails, no eyeballs on this one, sadly, but still, I think this could be a very fun build and a nice display piece. Here's it without the box. It also comes with a lot of cool different leaf colors, which I don't believe we have gotten before, but again, really, really nice set. The next one is the Nike Dunk with 1,180 pieces, only for $100, and it also, of course, includes the basketball minifigure, which I'll take a closer look at here, which has so much detail with the actual Nike shoe. I believe there will be a regular, like, actual shoe in like real life that you can use for your actual feet, and Lego style. I think you can attach some bricks and stuff to it, but of course this wouldn't be on the Lego website, it'll be on Nike website, because I guess they had a collab with Adidas a couple years ago, and I guess that expiration, I guess it's expired, whatever the collab is done. So I think this one is actually a really nice set, only for $100. You're definitely getting it price per piece wise, as well as a really, really awesome minifigure here. Overall, the build looks actually really nice, pretty smooth with the logo here. It also comes with a shoe as well as a basketball here. Honestly, a really nice set. I might have to pick it up for $100 only. Most likely this is going to be Lego store exclusive, but still, this is definitely a set I'd want to get. And I believe you only get one promo for $100, which would be the Ferris wheel and fireworks one, but still, this is a really nice set. Next is the Miles Morales mask, which I believe is the exact same as the Spider-Man mask, but just different colors here. I mean, I don't think the Spider-Man mask is too common to get, but if you can find it and you prefer the Spider-Man one, honestly, you should get the Spider-Man one. It's a pretty basic set. I believe the exact same pieces as the Spider-Man one, and it's a pretty simple build. I mean, I don't think there's too much to worry about here. I mean, I guess it's just like a recolor of the regular Spider-Man. I can't really see any other differences. And of course, it doesn't really come up with any minifigures. For $70, if you like Miles Morales more than the regular Spider-Man, then I guess you could get it. It looks pretty good on display. The price per piece is definitely not too good for the set, but still, I feel like it is a pretty nice display piece if you enjoy Miles Morales rather than the regular Spider-Man, I guess. The final promo is the Flying Moon car, which will not really be for any price or amount of money spent on Legos on July 1st. It will be for 2,500 insiders points, which I actually think is pretty fair because this only has 211 pieces, but it comes with 2 really nice minifigures. And if you actually look at all the techniques here, with the from the moon to the actual car, I think it actually looks really nice and probably the best GWP we've actually had in a while. I think this is probably better than the Friendly Snails one. I really like all the articulation. The build just looks so nice. If you look at all like the holes on the moon, you can actually see all the small ones to the big ones here. And the actual car looks really nice. I believe these are like window pieces here. Even has some flames on the side of the car. Pretty nice windshield here as well. And of course, it comes with 2 basic astronauts. I wish it would be one of the like recolored spaceman that everyone wants. But it's cool to get ones that we haven't gotten before in this one to make it a little bit more rare. But still, I feel like this definitely is worth 2,500 insiders points. It is only 211 pieces, but the pieces that they include are really, really nice. And finally is the Battle Droid with Stab for $140. And I'm not sure what this will be exclusive to. I don't think it'll be a Lego Store exclusive. It'll probably be a Target exclusive, actually. And it comes with, of course, the Battle Droid with the staff, which I will say is one of the greatest like builds that we've had. It can, I guess, go along with Chewbacca, R2-D2, and C-3PO in sort of the same scale, I guess. I'm not quite sure if it'll actually be like the same height. I feel like R2-D2 is about the same height, so technically it wouldn't really be the same, so you couldn't really just put it as the Battle Droid. You have to put it in the stab, but I still feel like it would look really nice together. Comes with a cool backpack here as well as the Battle Droid blaster. Honestly, nothing really to critique about the build, and it also comes with a really nice display plaque as well as the actual Battle Droid and stab, which is just the smaller minifig scale, I guess, of the bigger Battle Droid with stab. If you like Star Wars, this is definitely a purchase. There's literally nothing wrong with the set, I guess, with price. I don't think it's too bad with price per piece. 1,088 pieces for $140. So it's kind of a bad price per piece, but I still think you're getting what you're actually paying for. This is a really, really nice set, and it seems to have a lot of like articulation, everything. Really nice set, and I'm excited to see this one in stores. So to summarize it, there's a lot of good sets releasing on July 1st. Technically, there's only 5, but all of them are actually really good. The only ones I didn't really like was the Miles Morales mask, because the price per piece wasn't really that good on it. It was like $70 for only like almost 500 pieces. But of course, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I definitely think the Battle Droid with Stap is actually a good purchase, even though it is a little bit expensive for what you're getting. I definitely think this would look really nice on display next to, like I said, the Chewbacca R2-D2 as well as C-3PO. But that is going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have an amazing rest of your day, and see you all in the next one.